Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today to share with you a Make It Monday tutorial. Today, I'm going to share with you several cards that I created using the Forever Florals Bundle. This bundle has a really beautiful, very large die in it that we're going to use on all of our cards today. It also comes with a variety of other little frames that you can use and some additional flowers. But today we're going to primarily use the large die and this little one right here. So let's get started with that first card. So as you can see, I cut out this particular use this die to cut out some designer series paper, and you can use any designer series paper that you have. Maybe the more colorful the better. It will give you a variety of colors, but you can cut that out and then attach it to whatever cardstock you like. I chose the black because my paper is kind of a yellow, and I stamped the "You Are on My Mind" from that very same stamp set in Memento Black, and I used that die from the bundle to cut it out, and that's how super simple that card comes together. Now I will put a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 white on the inside when I'm ready to give that away, and I'll decorate the inside depending on who it goes to. Okay, so our second card, I used the very same die, and this time I used it and cut out a larger piece. I took a 5 1/2 by 6 1/2 sheet and I cut it out, and I had used that as my stencil. And so then what I did was that white, I used a blending brush, and I used some Night of Navy, and I just simply did some blending over that stencil that I created out of white paper. So where you see the white image is where the white stencil that I cut out from here is. And as you can see, it gives you a nice, just a nice image with a little bit of blending. Now I took a small piece of white paper and mounted it on Night of Navy and stamped the greeting from in there, sending lots of sunshine. Excuse me. Now, for this particular one, I saved the stencil and used it on the next card. So what you'll want to do is just cut down your piece after you've stenciled it to be 4 by 5 1/4, and it'll fit right on your card. And again, you can add a piece of white to the inside and decorate as you desired. And so then for the cutout stencil, I actually used that, and this was white, and now it is Night of Navy because I used the Night of Navy to stencil and create this card. So this was white, and once I stenciled it, it became this color, and I decided to use it again. And I stamped the Thinking of You from that set. So this is mounted on a white card, so I just cut down my stencil after I was done and made it sure that it fit on a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And you can cut that down after you've finished your card. And then the last card, I used just another piece of designer series paper that I had in my stash. And again, I cut that with the die, and then I just stamped the happy birthday with you in mind. And so that's how super simple those cards came together. And they were all done using that, larger floral die from the Forever Florals Bundle. So thanks so much for watching. Join me Wednesday for another weekly Wednesday tutorial, and hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com, and you'll find a project sheet that you can download that has all the measurements and all the supplies that you will need to create these cards. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, be blessed.